Hey guys, welcome back to Jack's 9-month update. I'll timestamp everything, so feel free to skip around if there's something specific you're looking for. Okay, let's start with his new skills. Jack's newest thing since his last update at 6 months old is crawling. He started out army crawling around 7.5 to 8 months old, and he army crawled for a good month before he started getting up on his knees and rocking, and then after that, we're done for. Crawls everywhere now. You can really tell how fast he can actually go when he sees something, gets his eyes on something that he really wants, and he can go fast. But all the other times, he goes about leisurely and takes his time with things. That's kind of his personality. He's a very laid back kid. He has also started pulling up on things. It's always a weird moment when you walk in to get your baby after a nap or going to sleep, and you see your baby standing up, pulled all the way up for the very first time. That has happened just a few times, but the first time you're taken aback and you're like, oh my gosh, you can do that? What? We definitely lowered the crib a few months ago just in prep for that. But we really have to watch him because he'll pull up on toys. Oh man, I just don't want any ER visits. Eliza had her fair share of like bumps and mouth gouges. I'm always scared of corners. It's a whole new world once they are mobile. It can do all the things. We also had to baby proof the house. Eliza has so many small little toys and dollhouse pieces, so I went through and took all the small toys away and they're out of here. Another thing Jack can now do is he can wave bye-bye. His grandma Chris taught him that while Holt and I were on our anniversary trip to Mexico. So it's really cute. He doesn't really have this motion. When you say, wave bye-bye Jack, he goes like this. It's so cute.
Bye-bye. Wave bye-bye. Good boy. Bye-bye. Good boy. Bye-bye. Good boy. Good boy.
Jack understands a few baby sign languages as well. So when I say, Jack, do you want milk? He gets super excited. He can't sign back or anything, but he definitely knows what they are. I've also started teaching him more. I'll say food, num-nums, and I'm also trying to teach him all done because now he can eat actual food, and I'll talk about that in a second. Jack said his very first word this week. It was just a few days ago actually, and he said bye-bye-bye because we've been working on bye-bye a whole bunch, but it was really, really cute. It's so different for us because Eliza was such a talker. She was babbling constantly. I think she said mama at 4 months old. She was babbling at 3 months old, like constant. And Jack is just so much quieter, so we were really like wondering like, when is he gonna say his first word? Shortly after that he said mama, which was just yesterday. He did say mama.
What'd you say? Bye-bye. What? Mama? Did you hear that, Holt? Yes! I got it! I got it on camera!
Okay, let's talk about Jack's likes and dislikes. One of Jack's favorite toys is his wooden activity center. If it is in the room, he is crawling as fast as he can to get over to that activity center. Jack loves teething toys. I stash several teething toys in the car seat when we're going out and about. He loves his Sophie the Giraffe teether. He likes his Zoli gum massagers. He loves teething wafers. Anything that he can chew, he's all about these days. I also started giving him those little teething tablets, and that seems to help. He loves them. He loves music and bobs to the music, which is super adorable. Jack loves throwing balls and chasing them. One of my favorite things that Jack does is his little nose scrunch smile.
That face is so cute, even when you're whining.
He also loves to growl at us. He's not very vocal, but he'll growl, and he is a dinosaur, basically. I birthed a dinosaur. Jack doesn't necessarily love his jumperoo or his exercaucer thing. He doesn't like being trapped. He does not jump. Okay, let's talk about his eating habits. Things have definitely changed since the last update. Jack still mostly does purees and breast milk, but he's started eating actual food now. I finally got brave enough. Once we got back from our trip, I was like, you know what? Let's start him. He can do it. I know he can. But I'll insert some clips right here of him eating chunks of food for the first time. Some of the new foods Jack has recently tried have been blueberries, scrambled eggs, sweet potato, finely chopped up chicken, and he also tried salmon last night, didn't you? You loved it all. He really likes picking up actual pieces and eating it. I guess you can officially say at 9 months old, we are trying baby led weaning-ish, kind of. His favorite food is sweet potato, isn't it? And you love puffs? You love peanut butter and bananas? Nom 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 nom. Jack is still exclusively breastfed. Recently, like I said, Holt and I went on vacation for a whole entire week. We were gone a whole week from him. He drank breast milk that I had stored and froze for him. And honestly, as a breastfed baby who doesn't take a bottle, you really don't know how much they're getting. And so it was interesting to kind of get the lowdown after we got back and see how much milk he was getting from the bottle. I had told them like 4 to 6 ounces of feeding. I don't know, like you just don't really know. All the grandparents said, man, that was not enough. Like he loved drinking milk. So he was getting, I think like more like 8 to 10 ounces of feeding, which was interesting for me to learn. It was very sad coming back from vacation because Jack honestly didn't really recognize me at first, and it about broke my heart. I knew that there was a potential for that to happen, and it definitely did. So we got back in the evening. I went to wake him up. He had already been to sleep, and I went to wake him up and cuddle him, and he just kind of looked at me like this. Who are you again? And I was like, oh. I went to breastfeed him and see if he would latch, and he wouldn't latch. And I was like, okay. Like I almost started crying. But the next morning, I think maybe he was hungrier. He did latch on, but he didn't know how to do it. He was very confused. He was used to the bottle for a week. So he like bit me several times. It hurt so bad. He's got little teeth now. And I would like cry out in pain, and that would make him cry. It was a learning curve for both of us for sure to get back in the swing of things. That is something that is new with him as well, is that if someone else is in pain or crying, he expresses those emotions back. He kind of mimics and parrots people's emotions. He is so cute. Oh, Jack, don't bite, sister. Oh. All right, let's talk about Jack's sleeping habits. His routine, we've got it pretty down pat now. He wakes up usually around 6 a.m. I will feed him and put him back down. Sometimes he'll sleep again until 7:30. Then his first nap is around 10 a.m. He takes about an hour nap in the mornings, and then he goes down for his second nap around 1 p.m. along with his big sister. That's usually the best nap of the day, but still it's not that long. It's still only about an hour. I'm working really hard to get him to take more like a 2-hour nap in the afternoons. I think part of it was that I wasn't feeding him enough. Coming back from vacation and hearing that he was drinking that much and eating that much food, I think I was under feeding him. I'm gonna start upping his calories at lunchtime and really tanking him up and seeing if that will kind of help. Then Jack takes a mini nap as needed. He's super fussy. He'll take another little nap around 4 or 5 p.m. Then he goes to bed at 7 p.m. every single night. If we're out and about and it's 7 o'clock, like he starts looking at me like, Mom, put me to bed. I'm so tired. His routine is very simple. We give him his sloth. He has a little sloth lovey that he has attached himself to, and he really loves it. He sleeps in a sleep sack most times with a long sleeve onesie, sound machine on, and he's good to go. He usually doesn't fuss at all, and he goes down pretty easy. Okay, now I want to talk about the newest addition to our family, and that is a new stroller. We finally got a new stroller. We had a Graco system with Eliza when she was born, and it has been used and abused. It was in bad shape. So I started reviewing and researching new strollers. I found on a baby list article online some of the top stroller brands of 2019, and I found one that intrigued me because it was brand new. The brand new like startup company, and it's called Mockingbird. Being the over researcher that I am, I looked up a ton of reviews. I liked what I saw, so I ended up actually contacting Mockingbird and saying, hey, I really like you guys. Do you want to collaborate with me? And they said sure, and I was super pumped about that because I was already sold on this stroller. Basically, it's a very like like luxury looking stroller. It competes with some of the more luxury brands, but it's way more affordable. Instead of like the $1,000 price tag that you have with those luxury strollers, you're looking at $350, which is still pricey. I know that's still a big chunk of change, but to me, it was worth all of the awesome features that it offers. And I'll talk about some of my favorite things about this stroller. The first thing that I love is just the looks of it. It's so sleek, it's so luxurious looking. I've never been huge into status symbols. I'm an avid thrift store shopper. I buy all my kids' clothes secondhand. I'm a penny pincher. But I have to say, I feel really proud taking this stroller out and about. It just looks so nice. The leather is really pretty. The canopy is beautiful. I picked the powder blue, sky blue color. The structure is just very sleek looking. I think it's made out of aluminum, so it feels really sturdy without being super heavy or bulky. My second favorite thing about this stroller is all the cool features that it offers. It has an adjustable seat that goes all the way back, and it also can switch from forward facing to rear facing to face the parent, which is awesome, especially if you have a really needy baby that wants to have their eyes on mama at all times. That was so cool, and it's very easily done. It just like clicks and you switch it around. A lot of the different pieces are adjustable as well, so it has an adjustable handrail. It also has an adjustable footrest for the baby. The basket underneath is huge. It's big enough to fit my backpack diaper bag. My third favorite thing about this stroller is the attention to the little details. I'm just not used to this with the basic strollers that I've purchased in the past. For instance, like the airflow zipper for the baby not to get hot, the magnetic sunshade. Genius, especially if you have fair-skinned children like me. It's magnetic, so it's so easy on and off. It has a magnetic peep window, which again, so simple, but just that it's magnetic, it's not flapping in the wind. It's so awesome. I did purchase the storage caddy, and that was $20 shipped, because I can't go without having like a water bottle or my phone or like some puffs like right up there. Easy access for myself. It's a good add-on if that's something that's important to you. I will say one thing that I do wish that Mockingbird will come out with in the future is that I wish it had a tray attachment for the baby, for foods and snacks for on-the-go meals. I think it would be super simple to do because the leather handlebar is an attachment and it's very easily taken off. So I would think that they could just sell an attachment that attaches on with the tray. I would definitely purchase that. I think a lot of parents would like that as well. I would bet money though that that's probably already in the works. Like I said, they are a newer company. With it being a relatively new company though, I am just so impressed with the quality. It really is a great quality stroller. I like that they're a startup. They're not competing with the big box stores. You can't buy this in Target or Walmart or Bye Bye Baby. You have to go directly to Mockingbird's website and purchase it through them. It's $350 and that includes shipping. I do have an affiliate link. If you are interested in purchasing this stroller, I would so appreciate if you would go through that link. It's no additional cost to you and it does help me out. Okay, I think that concludes this video. I hope you guys liked it. We'll see you when Jack turns 1 year old. The babyhood has flown by. I cannot believe it. We will see you in our family vlogs coming up next. See you guys later. Bye.